evening, our viewers and our followers on Monday Night Sports. It's another edition of your favorite Monday Night Sports, which comes your way here on Star TV this and every other Monday. Today being the 28th of October 2025. The talking points that we have for you will be starting with grassroots. That is a final that is to be played in Kerawan Sambasira. As we all know, as far as Monday Night Sports is concerned, we have no boundary of sports. Wherever we feel we can reach there, and it's anything connected to sports, we will bring it for the benefit of the Gambian public. We also seems like there will be no Super Nawetan, it seems, and we will discuss more because we've seen other zones are taking responsibility to make sure their regions have a Super Nawetan, because the normal Super Nawetan centered with GFF, there is also a sign that there will be no normal Super Nawetan, which was properly called the zonals, which we know good, talented footballers come from there. It's been seasons now. Super Nawetan is not happening. It's the regions that are making Super Nawetan. We will also be bringing you that of the preparation of the female team, who are the Queen Scorpions. There are some hiccups that we will discuss about. There are players who are very important to the squad and they are left behind. The reason we will deal more about it, because as far as football is concerned, we have to be very, very serious when it comes to national duty. We'll be also bringing you some other talking points, but as far as the program is ongoing, tune and follow. You will know more of the talking points. Today in the studio, I have guests that we are starting with. Let me first give to the guy on my right to introduce himself so that you will know who he is and why he is here.
Thank you very much, my comrade. That is senior man, the legendary Mbaikor. I am Salih Jallo of course, Capital FM, but married with Gasso Sports, but married with Kerawan Sambasira grand finale, which is looming the 25th of this month, October to be precise. It's good to have you back. It's a pleasure to be back here. This is my home.
That is the legendary Salih Jallo, the man behind the Global Sports at Capital FM, which comes your way. As you know, his slogan, Jungle and Gen Bang. But he's unfortunate today. His velocity of the volume is low because in Liverpool, I've been humiliated.
Stays in Kampala.
By Manchester United.
Let's travel to
I really don't support Manchester United, but I'm happy that at least they've minus that 3 points from Liverpool and give me the gap of 4 points. On my left, you can introduce...
You know, United take points from the rich and give it to the poor. You know that. Let's wait for the weekend.
Gentlemen, can you tell the audience who you are, your portfolio, and your purpose of being here in this program?
Thank you so much, Mbaye, for having me. I am Lamin Fati by name. I'm the Kerawan Sambasira Sports Committee PRO. As you know, we have a tournament in Kerawan Sambasira, which was sponsored by Action Aid International, the Gambia, funded by the United Nations Peace Building Fund. So our final is on the 25th of this month. This is why I'm here to brief the audience.
That is the PRO Lamin Fati, as he said. You will hear more from them, him and Salih, as far as the final is concerned. Now, Lamin, we see to it that, as you said, it is sponsored by Action Aid. And when did the Nawetan start, or the tournament starts? Because we see a grand finale between Kaural FC versus Exodus. And the ticket pricing are somehow reasonable. Adults, it's said $40 and kids $20. But don't you think that of the kids $20 is very high? Because like someone who is to have 4 or 5 kids who will want to come and watch, him also want to go and watch to accommodate himself and those kids. Don't you think the $20 is high for the kids?
Thank you so much, Mike. Before going, I think this tournament started on the 18th of July. But before we start the kickoff on the 18th, I think we have a capacity building. We give all the 24 teams, their coaches, we give them capacity building, which held in Kudang at Kakuba Hotel. We accommodate them, we give them everything, food, drink, everything for 2 days. It was facilitated by, our facilitator was Maudo Jallo, which we all know. So after that, we started the tournament on the 18th of July. Yeah, but for the pricing, I think it's good because we give them 3 weeks for them to prepare for the final. And the reason why we are also collecting tickets from this audience, because we also want to fence our field. Last year, it was Operation Fence the Field. And alhamdulillah, we try to fence at the two sides of the field. This is why we also at least try give them time to recover, because definitely we played 51 games already. So they have been paying tickets. This is why we give them 3 days for them to prepare more, to able to get money to come and watch the final. And there are so many preparations before the final. This is why we give them 3 weeks to prepare. Yeah, I think 20 is fine.
Legend, you are connected to what is happening there so far. What can you set light on the preparation of the final and the final in particular?
Yeah, one thing that I can tell the extreme viewers out there that football amul frontier.
Yes, sure.
And of course, community football is growing bigger. It's true, this beautiful game of football, that's why they call Kerawan Sambasira the home of football. It's true sports, that's why they fence their field. And you travel there, they will tell you you are the land of the Fula Dumansa, that is Honorable Jimbala and co.
Yeah.
You know, but like last year, the 2023-2024 edition, Fulakunda, of course, were the champions. They defeated Exodus. But there is a hoodoo behind the scenes, a trophy drought in Kerawan Sambasira as Exodus, the host. It has been more than 7-8 years. A trophy, is yet to be married with the faithfuls of Kerawan Sambasira. And Exodus have been in finals more than any other team in Kerawan Sambasira. But going back to the 2023-2024 edition, Fulakunda were crowned champions, and one of their players is now, of course, was playing for Hard FC, and of course, currently he signed to one of the clubs in the first division, to be precise. But along the route, they have developed talents in Kerawan Sambasira and football within that region, from Sare Sambasimali to Sankulekunda, that is 75 villages on the lower Fuladu. It have already grown momentum, and the mantra is to unify the faithfuls of lower Fuladu through the beautiful game of football, and that is already achieved, and that is why they were able to hook this Council of Elders, that is Action Aid the Gambia, to support them through community football. And that is part of Action Aid, to promote unity in communities. And Kerawan Sambasira has been, of course, a figure when it comes to unifying communities through the beautiful game of football. And we love it. That is the home of Emel Sanyan, may his soul continue to rest in perfect peace. We were there, and it was a story to tell. The streets of Kerawan Sambasira will tell their great grandchildren that it is football, and it's the home of football that we are about to witness once again on the 25th of this month. But guess what, Mbai?
Yes.
This tournament is not only like the final that will benefit. Even the if you score 3 or hat trick, you benefit a certificate and a cash prize. Motivation at the highest order. You are given balls and judges. And on the final day, I know you will go there, but let me just leave it at that. Exactly. But football is alive and well in Kerawan Sambasira.
Exactly. Piero, as he said, football is live and well in Kerawan Sambasira. And it's true, final, we all know, is very hectic. It's one day thing, yes, but it's more tough than a marathon competition, because the dignitaries you have on that particular day, you hardly gather them on all games that take place to the tournament. So, and also the crowd attendance that always appear during final, it's always hard to have that amount of crowd to the previous games. How prepared are you to make sure the stabilization of peace is maintained? Because we know final, some youths really don't have that discipline aspect when they lose.
Thank you, Mike. This is why we have this capacity building before the tournament. And we are having another meeting on Thursday. That is why I am traveling to Kerawan Sambasira on Wednesday, so that I can attend this meeting. We are meeting both teams, we are meeting both fans to discuss about this final, to tell them it's not about fight, it's not about the trophy. We are trying to develop the grassroots football, to develop our players. It's not about the money. Here you lose, you're going home with $50,000.
Wow.
$50,000 for the loser. So definitely you are the loser.
Yeah,
it's not for the loser. It's for the runners-up. There is no loser.
Yeah, and
we are buying you a brand new jersey, the two finalists. We are transporting them to and fro, free of charge.
Wow. Yeah, there is no loser.
There is no loser, definitely.
And how much is the winner to?
$75,000.
Wow, that is a whooping prize.
And the player of the tournament is going home with $2,500. Wow. The best coach, the best goalkeeper, leading goal scorer, young player, all of them are going home with $2,500.
Wow.
The best fans club also is going home with $5,000.
Yeah.
The discipline team is going home with $5,000.
There is no loser.
Definitely, there is no loser.
And surprise package.
So there's no reason
even
for them
the
to fight.
democracy section will be given a package.
A package that day.
They do not trouble until trouble.
Yeah, it is really.
Yes.
I believe that this final, these moments will turn to be memories. But I can see that the followers are hitting very hard.
Yeah.
Let me just also do justice to them by reading some of their messages.
Yes.
You see, someone by the name Babukar Fati says, "Wow, that's my favorite cousin, the best PRO in history of CRR. We are so proud of you and will always celebrate you, hero." Jainab Asane also said, "Home of football, this is just marvelous. CRR is home indeed." Ibrahim Mbai also said, "Home of football."
Alkali.
Yes, okay. Ibrahim Mbai again said, we are on a Champions League. Wow. Then Modu Job said, "KSS, home of football." Abdullahi Kanama Sise, home of football and best IPRO. Aliou Fati, incredible home of football. Mfamara Toure, Modlamin Fati, may his soul rest in perfect peace. Amen. And Musa Tarawale is saying, "We are really proud of you. Thank you, guys." Habibu Kande, "Congrats, big bro," is congratulating you. That's very good. And Babukar Fadi is equally saying, "Congratulations."
But this is one of the most followed Monday Night Sports.
Yes.
Proudly and officially brought to you by Kerawan Sambasira Football. To be
Because,
precise.
really, as far as these modalities are concerned, there are no loser on days. Transporting teams to and from free of charge, given this magnitude of awards, it's very hard for a committee to get into it. What are the expectations?
Expectations is number one. I will dig this from probably their basket. That is, of course, the expectations. I believe they want everybody to shake hand and, of course, wear the cap of unity. That is because football is well decentralized in Kerawan Sambasira. They just want everybody to say, like, we are all the same in this beautiful game of football. And did you know that Kerawan Sambasira is the biggest zone right now that hosted the biggest tournament in that region? I stand to be corrected. You can call me to the nearest police station. I will still tell you that. But coming back to the democracy section being awarded, that is coming from the Fula Dumansa, Honorable Jibimbalo. Yeah. He played a pivotal role in this tournament, and he's supporting grassroots football or grassroots sports, to be precise. I believe they will tell you that is part of his mantra, that is part of his responsibility. But of course, catapulting even part of the people that are doing the clearance ahead of the final.
Yes.
Wow,
just to make sure things are in order.
Yeah.
And can you imagine, on the same day, that is on Saturday the 25th, we will be going to all these two teams, hearing from them, interviewing the Council of Elders. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
The Council of Elders have to share a story about the history of Kaural. Yeah. 4 communities coming together, stand to be corrected, to form a team. They lost their first game, but can you imagine? Yeah. They're into the final. Well. They are playing against a powerhouse that is Exodus. They defeated one of the strongest. Ask them about the academy boys. They were sitting on an egg, 1-0, and for almost against game. By football is alive and well in Kerawan Sambasira.
As he said, I know you are online hitting it very hard, and this is what we expect. But nonetheless, keep following the program. We have from here to 10 o'clock, and maybe some part of the program. We will open the lines and put the number on the screen there for you people, so that you can call and send in your contribution to watch the final or anything that we are to discuss. But before giving him the final go, let me just get these things once again. It's hitting hard. Esa Keta is saying, "Indeed, my uncle will never fail CRR." So, uncle, they are making, proud of you. Mamadi Toure, congratulations to you, Modu Fati. Kijera Suwayang said, "So wonderful and job well done. Keep up the good work. Ale home of football." Saleh Ibn Mustafa, home of football to the wall. Omar Sabali, home of football.
So you know the home
we
of football.
We don't only play football, it is in our DNA. And Mohamed Fati is also saying home of football to the wall. We know, I wish we have more time. Definitely. But nonetheless, they will follow. If the lines are open, they can call to send in their contribution to watch the final and anything that we are to discuss. As far as this particular program is concerned, what final message do you have to those listening who will be interested to follow and go and watch that of the final?
By give me seconds, and for the first time in Kerawan Sambasira, each player who managed to score a hat-trick, we give you a brand new ball.
Wow. There will be a lot of goals, so.
A brand new ball with $1,200 with a certificate.
Oh, I think the defenders will not turn to be
And,
strikers.
and already, and already,
No, indeed.
and
On
already,
your day you will be.
Yes.
On your day.
But the defenders will turn to be strikers. So what did you have for the
and
defenders?
already my striker Chris,
Yes.
he already had 8 goals. He scored
What
double
is his full name?
hat-tricks.
What is his full name?
I want to see.
Yes.
Wow.
See.
Okay.
C. So C already had 8 goals.
Then it's a final to be watched.
He won 2 brand new balls
Wow.
and $2,400.
Wow.
The first game they lost their first game.
Yes.
They lost their second game.
Wow.
They managed to qualify through best losers.
Wow.
They beat Kufing FC 4 goals
Then
to
goals-
nil.
goals
Then
will be raining, eh?
You see,
Wow.
since then they qualified.
Okay.
So my final message to the audience, definitely,
Yes.
what we are emphasizing most
Yes.
is time.
Very well.
We don't want to replay this final
Good.
because we are expecting the Minister of Youth and Sports.
It's not part of their rule.
No.
Travel to
We are not-
Brikama, they
yes.
tell you it's part of their rule.
I can tell you that last year,
Yes.
I was standing at far side.
Exactly.
Salu called me. May Allah have mercy on Molamin Sanyang.
Amen.
They called me, Piaro, come here, we need you. So when I came, they asked me, now it's 0-0. It's close to 90 minutes.
Yes.
Are we going to replay this final or we are going for kicks? I took the mic from Molamin Sanyang. Before I start talking, they scored Exodus. People start laughing at me.
I can see, yes.
I just had to return the mic to them. So
Very well, very
I just
well,
woke up.
exactly, sure.
So definitely. So what we are saying is
Yes.
by 4,
Yeah.
4:15,
Yes.
the ball will start rolling.
Okay.
Even if the minister didn't arrive,
Yes.
what we will do
Yes,
and
sometimes
what we,
kickoff can
and
be
what
done
we
during the
normally do
second half,
is
yes.
at halftime
Yes, yes,
we
yes.
do that.
Yes, that's
so
fair.
this time we are not going to joke with time, definitely.
As the PRO said, they are not going to joke with time. The fans of each club be there 30 minutes before the players arrive to the pitch.
And be
because
married with
I
discipline.
expect.
Sorry, the leading goes for Kebasi. Sorry, not I want to say Kebasi.
Okay.
Cristiano Ronaldo, because I don't know his.
Yeah, it is good to rectify it, so
Yes,
it's still
Kebasi,
fine.
yes.
But before giving Salih the final go, it's still raining. Because Saleh Ibn Mustafa is saying we have got the best committee ever, very hard working and unselfish people. Thank you very much for the committee. Maimuna Toure is saying congratulations, and Ibrahim Asedi is saying absolutely there is no loser in the home of football. Keep motivating grassroots football in CRR. Yankuba Sedi is also thanking you. He said the best PRO in CRR. Salih, due to time, what final message do you have for those following and those who are willing and preparing for the final?
One thing that I will tell the esteemed viewers out there that politics aside, but we can develop the country we want through sports and probably football, to be precise. Let's of course endeavor to support community football. Let's promote it at the highest order, and we will surely reap the highest order, to be precise, and we'll be very pleased. But Kerawan Sambasira is calling, and we will be surely be there. Imagine we will travel a day before the final, a day before the D-Day, and be there. Tickets, Kebal, $40, Dindingol, $20.
That was all what we have for you. Endeavor to be at Kerewan Sambasira this coming Saturday on a grand finale between Kaural FC versus Exodus. The tickets are as follows: adults $40, kids $20, but they defend the price. The reason why it is $20 is they want to give the committee what belongs to them by fencing the field on the amount that they are to generate. Star TV will be there, and we will also cover the final. Join us after this short break. Come back after this short break. The full house is in. Let me first start with the introduction by giving my boss the airwaves. Boss, welcome back to another edition of Monday Night Sports.
Well, thank you very much to you, my core, my boss, and of course to Ibrahim Kampojada, and of course to the wonderful viewers who are looking into the beginning of the program till now they are following. We said welcome to another exciting moment of the Monday Night Sport. It has already started because the first part was so interesting. We were sitting watching, and of course the pair did wonderful, and of course I guess it will be a very promising final like he narrated on. So you stay tuned as we dwell more on this program.
Kambo?
Thank you very much, Baiko. Good evening, the wonderful viewers. We welcome them another exciting Monday night football. Like I greet Omar and you also, then greet the wonderful viewers. So let them stay tuned, and I know you have a lot of things to install for them. So let them don't change the channel and listen to us. So we're gonna really entertain them.
As they said, and as Campo said, do not change that remote. As the program will be ongoing, soon we will open the lines for you, in which you can call in and send in your contribution. The program is for both of us. We the ones seated here, you who are out there, your contribution matters. Your idea matters. This is sports. It is what we own. All of us, we are together in this. Boss, you see to it that the most loved, cherished, valued Super Nawetan is dying with this current administration of GFF, because it is through their calendar that this Super Nawetan been host. They select a committee. But we can see now divisional teams are on preseason, and there are circulations or rumors that possibly the league will start by next month.
In November.
Yes, and if the league starts by next month, honestly, we all know there cannot be any zonals. The tempo of zonal, the value of zonal is dying in this current GFF administration. But we've seen the Carnifin, the KM Football Regional Association are to do zonals within teams within KM, which is a good move. And I think there are previous programs that we discussed about it here, that they should create zonals within them. And it's happening. We also see West Coast also have created zonals for West Coast, and for West Coast, they set their Super Cup to be on the 1st of November. What is your take as far as this Super Nawetan is dying in Gambian football?
It's an unfortunate thing that, like you mentioned, the Super Nawetan is dying, and it is normal, despite zones are trying to at least have their own, because of they know how interesting it's supposed to be. It used to be rather, but still now the West Coast side, I will say, I'm not biased, but it's one of the best zonals zones because of the host among themselves, and it's always quite interesting whenever they host a zonal. But like you said, it used to be fit into the calendar, so I don't know where the problem lies. It is because of there is a time for GFF league calendars. So when there were many football pitch, you have the time, and then there are more games to be played. But if you have fewer football pitch, you will have fewer games, and then you will not have much time to at least finish your league at a real time. So to be hosting a Super Nawetan will be an issue. But yet again, if these zones organize their own Super Nawetans, the fortunate zone will be West Coast, like we said.
Very well, yeah.
They are recommended.
GFF don't use their fields most of the time, in fact.
Yeah, they have recommended zones that are even not recognized by the Gambia Football Federation. So all those zones will have chance to take part in the West Coast football. I saw their fixtures, and then it's quite impressive, and then it will be an interesting one. But maybe, everything has a time. If it is planned earlier, the GFF is supposed to look into these things and said, okay, you know what, we will find a way out to at least bring back Super Nawetan into our calendar, because it is the time of the year that every football fanatic, football enthusiast will come together to grace you. No game is dull when it comes to the Super Nawetan. Any park you go, it's always filled. Even the like of them when they are playing.
Very well.
And then I could recall their famous motto will be goody goody.
Goody, you know.
So you have those moments. They I think if they are listening or watching, they have to plan this. Come next year, you know, when you have NBR 3 teams or 4 teams coming from NBR, you have Banjul, you know, you have KM, you have so this zone is. You know, the competition is always like which zone is the best zone.
Very well.
West will be like West side is the best side.
Exactly.
East will be like East side is the best side.
Sure.
So zonals always at least separates this debate.
Very well.
It settles in Super Nawetan.
Sure.
So I think they should try to bring it back. But like you mentioned, KM are to host one, but it's still lingering how?
Sure.
How? Because if you have Bakau, you have
Manjai.
Serekunda is Central West.
Yes, and this West. These are the 5 that you have.
5 recommended zones.
Yeah, 5.
So how are they planning to? Because 5 recommended zones to play a zonals.
Yeah, maybe we will engage them. They might have an idea.
Yeah, they will have an idea. But if they are doing so,
yes,
our zone is there in Town.
Yes,
we have our own.
You are very right.
We have our own park. We can hold
very well. Our famous park.
Our famous
park. That's where we
all
rose through, you know, and make our name in Gambia football.
It will be interesting. They will say, okay, Ibo Town zone, they will form a team to come in.
Very well.
But it will sound funny. I think we have teams that are playing, and then most of our young lads, they normally represent
very well,
West when it comes to zonals.
Very well.
So let's just see what happened.
Campo,
Yes.
Zonals,
Yeah.
it is losing its identity.
No.
Zonals is losing its credibility because the truth is, GFF there this last few years, they are ignoring zonals football. And if that happens, they are really not fair to the zones that are hosting Nawetan. They are not fair to the lads. What is your take of last season? There was no, zonals, something like they are going on and off. Why are they not focusing on the zonals?
I think in last 2 years I was explaining.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. The zonal was because of zonal was the JFF kid said that they're going to support them.
Very well.
They help them with sponsor and everything, and they even appoint a chairman to be and a committee,
which is now a ghost.
So, yeah, that's a ghost.
Yeah.
But the main problem, why zone is dying also, the zones. The time they start qualifying rounds, they start qualifying rounds.
No, but the zones are going through the GFF calendar.
I know, but not some zones are not going to because of this year. Never started in early. Some become started early September.
No, that's because
West also even started early September.
The qualifier round
the qualifier round.
Yes.
No, the qualifier are affected. You know why I'm saying that? Because they will have.
But if it affects this year, last year the qualifier did not affect.
No. What I'm saying, they have 60 teams, 70 teams in the qualifier round, and you're going to play 70 teams within 1 month. You say you are ready, like Serekunda is, like Brikama. So which time are you going to be ready? And Jeff said that they have a calendar. The league is going to start in November.
No, but that's not the issue. Zonals before.
October.
Zonals will be played,
yeah.
And the Nawetan centers don't play their final.
No, those days the JFA don't have a calendar. That's why. And JFA say the league is more priority. But for me, what I'm begging for them, let them give the Super Nawetan back to the zones. For me, that's why I was complaining.
Since they take it back, that is why it started dying. But when it was with the zones, it wasn't dying. But when GFF take the responsibility, that's where zonal start dying.
Because 3 seasons, they did not have, 4 seasons, 4 years now, there's no zonal. Now let them give them back the zonal. The zone can organize zonal for them because it's not an official match. It's still it's a never time. Yeah. So let them take it. Definitely, zonal tests have died in this country.
Very well.
Even me, I love
and
to watch.
It's died under this current administrator of GFF.
Yeah, Sugura taking on them, Sugura taking on this together. It's nice, but now zone is no more. So now let the zone come together and organize a big one. But now Brigham is continuing when they even stop it.
Yeah.
They started force. For over 4 years now.
Yeah, very well.
Now them started last year and this year. Now Serekunda West for the first time they are doing it. But I don't know, but definitely the test of zones have already done. And to
Yeah,
recover
but
it,
last
it's going to
time
be very difficult.
when I talk about it here,
They
some
should
of their
put them back.
Serekunda
Back,
West
back.
people,
They should
some
put
of
them
them
back.
were saying they were conducting these zonals for so long, but which we don't have a problem is we are talking of what we see.
Yeah.
Boss, I am seeing it to the injustice to the zones because it's what Campo says. The hard fact is
They have to give
the
them back.
GFF should hand over this thing back
Back
to
to
the
them,
zones
yeah,
because when the zones were taking care of this thing, it was going normal. When GFF come in to support and take the responsibility, that's where the zonals start dying. And do you know why I say this thing? The zones, each Nawetan team, you paid a registration fee. But the GFF League, there is no team that is paying registration fee. The GFF themselves are paying registration fee for the clubs. This is why the clubs are muted. Anything that is wrong, they cannot say anything because they are playing the league free of not paying any registration. Look at Nawetan. No matter how little is, a team will pay a registration fee of $10,000. Do you know that if you put your money, you will have a say in that committee? But because GFF, they are doing it free for the teams, paying registration teams for the teams. This is why teams are muted. They cannot say anything. Do you think that is fair for the zones? Teams paying and they want to develop their players, and at the end of the day, there is no zonals.
I think this thing doesn't only affect the zones. It is a nationwide thing because you know Nawetans. Yes, you might be lucky to watch certain zones, and then, for instance, like if you concentrate in Serekunda East, you will know certain players. For me, if I concentrate in Serekunda West, I will know certain players. But what if that lad who is making a breakthrough in Gunjur, in Bemp, in Birkama, how will we be lucky to see that lad?
Very well.
You know, it gives even teams because of like, okay, in zonals you select the best.
Yeah, you select the best out of the lot.
Out of the rest.
Yes, yeah.
You know, so those best, for instance, if Birkama is playing Serekunda West, like that particular coach normally had a player in Birkama or in West, those two teams are playing. Now you have the luck to see both those lads playing. You know, it even prepared the young ones to have a proper competition in the league from the Nawetan directly to the league. So Nawetan is a test for you. You know, it all started from, it is a level. From qualifier rounds, you have young lads who are preparing. There are people who played qualifier round for the first time. So that's where their average stops. Then the Nawetan, that's another level. If a player plays Nawetan, he is greater than that person who is playing qualifier round. Then from the Nawetan, you just don't jump and go directly to the league. Super Nawetan give you another mentality, another level.
Very well.
Because the
tempos are not the same.
The tempos are not the same.
No. Yeah.
It will be more competitive because of West selected the best.
Yes.
Gunju selected the best.
The best out of the best.
Yeah. So you expect those things to be competitive. So and then when you come to financial wise, the FF they will not complain.
Yeah.
When you stage this tournament,
very well. You don't
sponsors knock at your doors.
Seriously.
We see the things that's supposed to boost our league.
Very well.
It is before our eyes. Look at the zonals. If you have zonals, you don't even search for sponsors sometimes. They come and
they come for you.
They know what they are because the sponsors.
Look at even the Nawetan centers. Sponsors are coming to them. They are not even going for them. So which they cannot have to the GFF.
So to be honest, when you see those sponsors knocking at your door, because what they want is visibility.
Yes.
And then if Super Nawetan is, you will not go to any zone, a game of a Super Nawetan, and then it became dull. No. So I think they should revisit everything, like you said. I know if GFF happen to conduct it, it's always a fair deal.
Yes.
Because let's just say there will be no conflict of interest among the zones.
They will even have nothing to lose. Because when it comes to gate takings, they will not lose.
They will not lose.
Campo, as he said, because when it is zonals, for now, let's say Serekunda West, any team that is playing, your community area will come out to support. Calculating 40 teams. Bakau the same, Birkama and others. But when it is zonals, the entire Bakau come out to support one team. When it is zonals, the entire Serekunda West or East or Birkama or Sukuta Pasay, they will come and support one team. The ambience that is there, the talent that is displayed there, the commitment and the financial muscle that is put there, it is not happening in the league. Don't you think that, to be honest, the truth is, it's hard to say, but GFF should revisit their calendar to accommodate zonals to be played come next season?
Yeah, some zone they take the zone like a national team.
Very well,
like
exactly,
that,
correct.
Especially the place I'm from, my neighbors, that is Sukuta.
Yes.
They take zone as their own. The whole community. If you go to Sukuta, where Sukuta is playing, when you go there, you don't see no people, only the old pa and the old women. But even the old pa sometimes come and go because it's a community thing, and they all spend, they contribute what they spend in the Super Navetan, they don't even spend it
In the Navetan. That's very true. Yes,
in Navetan.
that's true.
They buy t-shirts. Some people come, some sponsors even come. Also. Ben, also Gunjur, Burfoot, everybody come out because it's a community thing. Because some are even saying that it's bigger than our national league, and which is true. Because major of our national league teams is a companies, they are not community based. Even some are community based, but they don't come out unless when they play at home, like Brikama United, when they play at home. But Gunjur, when they play at home, they don't come out. But when it's zonals, they all come out, they left everywhere. Even some are working around town, they will close early just to go to what. But definitely, for me, I'm appealing to the government for the first time. Let them give back the zone back to the community. They organize for themselves. Since you guys have a calendar and you're going to change that calendar November, and you said all the zones should stop there never time. In September, October, you play Super Nevetan, and November the league, and the league is the priority. Now give them back. They will know how to organize it within themselves. Yeah.
The groupings are as follows.
Absolutely,
for West Coast zonals. Group A, you have Fonyi, Central 2, Kosda, and Tujereng. Group B, you have Burfoot, Birkama, Fabi. Group C, you have Lamin, Combo East, Combos Silla. Then Group D, you have Sanyang, Sukuta, and Gunjur. Boss, it's only Group A that have 4, but the rest 3-3. And these zonals, we see West Coast, I commend them for one thing. They've taken a very professional measure in the sense that we've seen what happens last year between Sukuta and Fonyi. Those are not things that we welcome in football. Those are not things that we appreciate or entertain in football. Football is you either win, lose, and draw. We've seen Sukuta when they lost to Fonyi. It was a catastrophe. They have been stoning, creating violence, chasing Fonyi up to Latrikunda. But football is justice. West Coast come with the idea. This year, Sukuta will play, but they will not play any home game in Sukuta. It's a very good move that they do.
Absolutely, it is. I think that once happened in this, even the Super Nevetan when Baka were bound to host
Exactly.
home games. No, I was watching that zonal game in Serekunda when stones were flying.
Exactly, sure.
But yeah, absolutely. There is no violence in football. I know sometimes emotion carries people. Like you said, we all know, even European standard, there are rivalry games.
Very well.
Where, let me take the example of Manchester and Arsenal.
Arsenal, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, those rivalry games, but there are...
The tempo is always high. Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
There are strict measures. You know that when you do this,
correct,
you will be banned.
Very
or
well.
you will, they will lay a punishment on you.
Yeah.
So you will not be able to copy the system. Football is just whatever scratch you here, it's the same things that will reflect somewhere else. That's why, if football didn't have, let's just say, rules and regulations that are governing,
people like Kampo will fight every day.
No, even me.
Yeah.
Yes, even me. Because I was in the situation last game my team lost in the rulers. I was mad. I was so very mad. I almost lost control to do certain things.
I know.
But like they said, this is sometimes you have to tamper justice with mercy.
Yeah, sure, indeed.
Yeah. So withdrawing them from the competition will affect them. Maybe there are people who were not into those chaotic moments.
Exactly. Yes, that's
so
good.
if you punish the entire committee, at least you're killing their football. The young lads that have the mentality to at least compete over, you will weak them. But abstaining them from not playing home games, they will learn. If they learn at the end of the day, I don't know for how many years, but if they happen to be given the chance again to host games, they will know what to act or what to do, and then this will serve as an example to some of the zones because of they will tell their fans outright. Sometimes sensitization is good.
Sure.
When you before you play, the call out a meeting. Tell them, you know what, we are having a lively moment in football. We are hosting games. We are gaining. Football. It doesn't entail only those that plays. Everyone's business. That businesswoman that is around that community that particular day, they make sales. They make profits. So you tell them that if you misbehave, you will lose all these things. We will not have business, gate takings, and then this XYZ. At the end of the day, the women around will not even make business. So let's just make sure we control our temper, no matter the situation is. Error is normal in football, even in European standard, whereby artificials, computers are all involved. Still, we detect mistakes. So let them control their tempers whenever they are playing, and then console their fans, sensitize them to know how to behave.
As he said, it's football. Always try to control your temper. We know supporters, they really don't like losing. But again, what about the players who are always training? Some supporters will not even go and watch training ground. Their interest is only match day. But think of the players who suffered at the training ground before coming to the game. Some of the supporters' action can affect those players who are very innocent and they don't deserve to be punished because of supporters' behaviors or action. But Campo, before giving you the opportunity, we see Serekunda, we see KM. They have 5. Serekunda West, Serekunda East, Bakau, Manjai, and Serekunda Central. But before you come into that, that you think West Coast need to be commended? Commended in a sense that they've played the cards 50-50. Maybe some of the players were not involved, or it's not their making to create such a violence that happens the last time. But fans sometimes are just there to destroy. But some fans, to be honest, they are peacemakers. Don't you think they should be commended, not to punish Sukuta generally, but to allow them to play, and they will not host any home game in Sukuta?
Yeah, what they did is right, because I know Sukuta people very, because they love football.
Exactly.
They take it as their own. Even their zone is trained. Can you imagine, Omar? Fans will come and sit and watch the game, and they also want to talk. If the coach is talking, they say, hey, Saturday, call on. You have to play for us.
That's why I get scared when Campo invited me to Kairaba to play for them, and I had my friend telling me, hey, Sukuta. Hey, Sukuta. Then I get scared. I didn't know.
They don't joke with journalists. No, they don't joke with journalists, to be honest.
Even their trees, you should look like there's a match. They will all come, even the coach is talking to the players, they will all come. They also say they have a say, because this is Saturday, like they were, because of they take it as their own. But definitely, they bring them back. I was happy because they love football. Anywhere they are going, they go with crowd. But the last time what they did was unacceptable in football.
Very well, indeed.
You were leading, and these people equalize you. Then, and you were not out. From there, you start attacking them, trying to insult them. And we are all Gambian, trying to chase them up to Cow Johnson. Definitely, it's unacceptable.
Really
so the fans come, but when they put them this, next time,
it was very serious. Yeah, really.
They are very loving people. They like football.
Yeah,
but some
well.
people, they spoil everything. I don't know, but this time the committee should try and tell them, you see, because of your behavior.
Yes,
and the committee was not even with them. They said that you guys destroy everything. Even some of the players said that we are in a fine form, and we are even the favorite to win.
Sure.
But just for you equalize us, then it's not like that. For you should not win us. So some type of fan world, they have to stop it like Nimun Common Call. I always told them, who's Common Call? So let's stop that.
No, you are Komongo. You have to accept that.
No, Common Call. Common Call.
But you said who are Komongo? You are Komongo. So people act like you are Komongo.
Exactly.
No. I said Common Call.
Yes.
Common Call.
Common Call. Yeah, exactly.
Those type of
exactly.
Common Call. For example, Common Call. Some of the fans, those are the words that they should stop. Those are the words they were buying through. Even their fans will go to phone bench and insult them. But then, even the players were angry, but they said they're in a fine form. The fans destroy everything. But this time, they ban them. They will know how to do things.
As he said,
regularly.
they banned them not to host any game in
games
Sukuta when they will be playing their home games to a neutral ground. But before going to the break, let me just read some of the text again. We start with Ali Wenger said, in anything GFF put their mouth it dies slowly. That is an opinion. Sura Sawane said Kerewan Samba Sira in CRR is the best in Gambia. We will see this coming Saturday, but if the lines are open, you can call. And Mustafa Fati is saying Homo Football. You join us after the short break. We will discuss about the female senior national team, and the lines also will be open for you people to send in your contribution. But please, 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 if you call, kindly reduce the volume of your television and you listen from your phone so that we will be hearing each other clearly. No contribution, it's underrated. Join us after this short break. Welcome back. After that short break, we are going straight to the female senior national team. We understand that the coach of the Queen Scorpions over the weekend unveiled her 23-man squad that is to face Kenya. And Coach Mariam Bomso has named a 23-woman squad for Gambia's double-header against Kenya in the final round of qualifiers for the Africa Women's Cup of Nations Morocco 2025. Bomb finalized the squad during the weekend, marking the team's final stage of technical preparation ahead of the double fixture scheduled for 24th October 2025 in Nairobi, with the return leg scheduled to take place on 28th October at Stade Lat Dior in Thiès. Boss, the senior national team, male, if the coach is to unveil, a presser is called. The under 17, when the coach was unveiling, a presser was called. The Chan team, when Alaji Sarr was unveiling, a presser was called. This is not a junior category of the Queen Scorpions. It's this elite senior level of female football, the Queen Scorpions. The GFF failed to organize a press conference for journalists to clear their doubts after unveiling. Confirmed sources reveal the coach wanted more foreign-based players to help the team to qualify, but she was told that she can only have four foreign-based players to play this game. Calculated, Mbasi Dabo is missing. Rugi Diouf, the captain, who once captained the team, is missing. Catherine Jata is missing. Kadi Jaju is missing. Salimata Sedikan is missing. And Ellen Gay is missing. How much do you think they will miss this type of players? You look at the list, which we will show the audience later. Police, their divisional team, have more home-based players than any other team in the Gambia here. Police, you have 5 players from Police FC. And we know Police, their performance on the league was not good. What's your take of lack to call a presser for journalists to clear their doubts if the team is unveiled?
I think women football, we didn't take it seriously. It started with them. They did not take it seriously, so we have to hold it that way with them. That's the reality, because people will tell you they don't promote women football, they don't talk about women football. But if at the peak of where it all started, didn't take it seriously, how do we expect us to take it seriously?
Very well.
You know, facing the press, unveiling the thing is the same respect as, because it's the senior national team, despite being women. But they said,
Queen Scorpions.
yeah,
they are representing
equality.
Gambia. Yeah.
Women are complaining. Women are complaining that we are not giving them that support. So if we are neglecting women football, and then these are the same team that FIFA will invest their money on.
Very well. Very
You know, whenever I sat and then I will be like, oh, I give up this year. National colors will not be represented international wise.
Yeah.
You always give me hope. Here I sat with the national team,
Yeah.
the senior national team male. I was like, you give me under 17. No, it was on the Chantney.
Yes.
You said there's under a squad.
Really,
Squad,
indeed.
we are out. You give me hope with under 20.
Very
Under
well.
20, we are out. You now give me a hope of under 17.
Sure.
We crashed out. I was not thinking about that. Now you are giving me football.
Yes, exactly. So
Female football.
Exactly.
So I was like, oh, let's them go at least represent us internationally.
Yeah.
Because since this year is a failed year for us in football, we are not to compete in any category.
Yes.
So if the women team make it to the AFCONs, that
Very
will
well.
be at least better. We will have a team to care up about. But like you said, I won't understand. The seriousness is not there.
Yeah.
The money is not there for you to call professional footballers.
Yes.
And then our male football, we hardly
Yes.
like have 4 or 5 players as home base. They
Yes.
are all professional.
Very well.
Are
Very
those
well.
people the ones paying their own flight ticket to come?
It's a question mark.
So if you wanted to give effort or support women football, let's give the same standard. And then you did mention about the coach selecting
Yes.
more of police players.
Yes.
Let's be honest, me and you, if you are given the opportunity
Yes.
to be that person to host and then select journalists among the media houses, which of the media personnel will have more names in your selection list?
But when it comes to justice, I will protect my integrity, number one.
Anyway,
Yes, because my integrity, I'm not going to compromise it with anything. I will protect my integrity. And I will make that selection to defend why I make the selection. But people are following the league. We are watching the league, seeing police, their performance, and where they are. Berewuleng, who've won both leagues, have only 4 players there.
No, the thing is, for me, I finalized this since the last time we had this topic. I will be like, there will be more police players than any other team.
Yes, you said it. And this is what happens.
I said that.
It what
because
happens.
I was seeing in comment.
Yes.
I was thinking if at all it's like equality, Bere wouldn't have to be commended.
Very well.
Red Scorpions were the dominance
Very well.
in the female football. They sent a signal
Exactly.
before last season.
So,
They sent a signal when they lost to Red Scorpion through post-match penalty shootout. Came back, the Super Cup, they tell them the difference. And then they overcome female football. So meaning they have that team.
exactly.
So if they have more players.
Yeah, and TMT also were coming. Campo, but before going to Campo, you can call on those numbers. The number that is before it, that is 778-7776. 778-7776. You can call onto that number on the screen to send in your contribution. As we said earlier, no contribution is underrated, but please, whoever is to call, kindly reduce the volume of your television and listen through your mobile phone. Is the Campo, the lack of seriousness in female football, it's here again. Going to play, and so far, the Queen Scorpions are the only national category now. We are hoping to at least cheer at the international stage. Now that the coach requested more foreign-based players, she could not be given that go-ahead, but been instructed to take only 4 foreign-based players, leaving very key players who were taking, in fact, a woman of the match on the previous competitions that they play. As Omar said, the senior national team male are 90% professionals. And those air tickets, I don't think they're paying for themselves.
No.
Why is it that you cannot still accommodate those players to pay their air tickets to come? What type of seriousness is this in female football?
No, female football, definitely there's no seriousness in female because of at least they select their 12-man squad. They should definitely come to the press and explain to us this is why this guy is not there, this guy is not there, this is not there. But they don't do that. So how can we take them as serious? They always say the men are not fair. They always participate in female male football. But you have to respect yourself first. It's everywhere. That media gender bias is everywhere. Even in England, sometimes you don't see BBC or Sky Sport featuring female football. Even their league, sometimes they show it, sometimes they don't show it. Even female World Cup is playing. Some media don't have that time. But this time, come, what do you have? The media asks you, tell you what done. What they say, the selection is not fair because Bere Wuleng have been doing well.
Very well.
Recently, they have the best players in the league. They definitely show it. Even I watched their CAF Champions League game with the Senegalese team. They were unlucky, but they were playing very good football. They dominated under 20. Pick those people. But currently, police team is not doing well in the league. For the past three years. Red Scorpion dominated them. They don't even finish second. But they will finish second twice. And now they came. Look at what they finished. And those players that made mention, the like of this guy, the former armed forces defender.
Yeah, the
Basi,
likes of Rugi,
Jata.
yes. Because the players who are missing here, Mbasi Dabo,
Dabo,
Rugi Diouf, Catherine Jata, Kadi
Kadi
Jaju, Salimata Sedikan,
Sedikan.
and Ilan Gay.
And these are the players that help the senior national team.
Hello, caller.
Hello.
Can you please reduce the volume of your television if you don't mind, please? Hello, caller. Hello. Yes, that caller is gone. Yes.
These players that you mentioned, these are the players that always give result to the national team. So at least try and reduce some local players. These players are playing in Africa. Definitely, they are not playing in Europe. Just try to bring them before bring 4 home base, bring players from Russia, bring players from Spain, bring players from Latvia. It's
those
far.
who are just at Liberia here cannot be brought.
And those tickets are very.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Liberian ticket. It's not that because Liberia to Gambia. It's only one hour, 20 minutes.
Players from Liberia can be ignored, but players far can be brought in.
Maybe the coach prioritize.
If I'm the coach, I will
the
say
coach
no.
can choose. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, maybe also the coach, but I will say no. These are the players that are helping the Gambian national team.
Yeah, but to call the list for the benefit of the viewers, the list is as follows: Mary NF Gomez, TMT FC; Aminata Gay, Police FC; Diminga Mendy, Bere Wuleng FC; Wude Koli, Greater Tomorrow FC; Bintu Sise, Police FC; Kadi Sanyang, Bere Wuleng FC; Manyima, Steven Lams, Riga FC Latvia; Joanna Koli, Koita FC; Fatu Fati, Red Scorpions; Jara Jambang, TMT FC; Meta Sane, Police FC; Mariama Cham, AS Bambe FC Senegal; Kadi Jata, Red Scorpions FC; Kadijatu Bayo, Red Scorpions FC; Kadijatu Jalo, TMT FC; Fatumata Jame, Red Scorpions FC; Mam Drame, AS Bambe FC in Senegal; Penda Ba, Vimsi, Estonia; Aisatu Jalo, Police FC; Sara Jaju, Bere Wuleng FC; Fatumata Ai Kante, Cham, Civil; Fatu Sonko, Police FC; and Olabuaro, Locomotive Moscow, Russia. That is the 23-woman squad. But after 2-month intensive training, the coach unveiled the GFF failed the tradition of holding a press conference for questions to be asked. Do you think they are fair to the media or they are running away from criticism?
Hello?
Hello, caller.
Waaw naa def.
Balal ñu nga wàññi sa télé bi ngir yàlla ndax ñu mun a déggante please nga déglu mobile bi.
Waaw. Lifin naa ko wàññi naa.
Non wàññi ko ba léegi wàññil yaa ngi déglu télé bi.
Non. Set na already.
Waaw ok naka nga tudd ak fooy koolee.
Man la maa ngi Mohamed Ndiaye maa ngi koolee Sukuta.
Mohamed lan mooy sa contribution si programme bi.
Suma contribution mooy about Gambia seen selection bi.
Wow.
Selection bi is full of bias.
Okay.
They didn't get them straight to the point. If they look to the performance, they only look brotherhood, suma ninjay la, suma jambat la. Gambia cannot go like that.
Okay.
Go to Senegal. They take performance. That's why Senegalese teams are good.
Very well.
But Gambia here, if you want to follow nothing can work. So contribution la bugula am. That is very good.
Thank you very much.
There is bias in it.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That is his opinion.
Yeah, masla.
And he have the right to say that. You know, here we have a problem. If you are doing a constructive criticism, you have been taken as you don't support their agenda. This is not about supporting an individual. It's the Gambia before you, particularly when it comes to sports. I cannot imagine. GFF are not fair to the media when it comes to unveiling this female team, to be honest, because they cannot unveil this female team without holding a press conference, because the media have questions to ask that will benefit the public.
Yeah, that's why I say that the seriousness is not there. The focus is not given to women football. You know, if the media didn't re-echo what have been said, I think many people will not even know that this is what really transpired.
Exactly.
Because not all Gambians are following the GFF official page, but other media houses, they will take it and then re-echo. That's the time people knew that, okay, this is what is really happening. So if you wanted to give that boost to women football, it has to start with these things. You know, when you announce, give a...
It has to start with these things. You know, when you announce.
Go ahead. Hello, caller.
Okay, like I was saying, if you tell you give a teaser that the XYZ, there will be a press conference for the coach to unveil the squad that are to be played in the. This is a national thing. There are people who are interested in women football. They watch women football. They talk about women football.
Very well.
So give them those due, despite it didn't have that highly interested moment, because you know you cannot say because people don't watch women football. I think they did not have that in the even the male football.
Sure.
You go and watch our leagues. It's the people that watch the league is quite low. So goes to the women football. So no matter the problem is, give your due that okay, this is what I will be doing. If you call the media will not come, that's their problem. But just create the environment, and then if they come, that's it. If they did not come, wasalam, nobody will put a blame on you.
Hello, caller. Jama rek naka nga tudda ak foy calé?
Moy calé Busumbala Bowl.
Busumbala Bowl, naka nga tudda?
Mambola tudda.
You are welcome to the program.
What was the other player?
No problem, no problem. You are free to speak. Linga muna understand ek du problem.
Okay, well, man, women's football man, I'm going to Torop.
Okay.
Because they started there, the player who got enough market to the player who gave them 95% of them with the joy. Well, from that feel like it's not respect, that can selection to mom. You have to do this because players who fight on them, they don't get it. Like to play ultra. Understand because of your Clara, don't even understand. Even now, my international player is the American player to get one.
Wow.
Understand? The red part is that it's not called.
Wow.
So, on the last page, you look at the plus score. So, my advice is to go to the modern. This is national team, not owned by the league. Understand? So, one name. Welcome, even right now, my Ohio, they are among them.
Wow.
National team, you can play Friday, when they do good cup.
Indeed, very bad.
Is that fair?
It's not fair.
So players will struggle a lot. You know, the selection the moment based on own players, I mean, you make a police player, you body go to the table, know what team means. You call them in, they know what the more body, right?
Degala.
No,
okay. Thank you very much. No contribution is underrated. The program is for you. We are here for all of you. And as far as this is a national issue, all those who are following sports, particularly football, you have the right to call into 778-7776. 778-7776 to send in your contribution. Kampo, before we get back to Ahmad. Do you think GFF did justice to the media of allowing the coach to unveil this over the weekend, and the media are not called to clear their doubts at that very spot?
Yeah, for me, I definitely support sometimes.
Hello, caller.
Hello, caller.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, what is your name and where are you calling from?
Yes, hello.
Hello, caller.
Um,
Can you kindly reduce the volume of your radio? Can you kindly reduce the volume of your television? Hello, caller. Yes, we are hearing you. Come
Yeah,
on.
definitely for me, definitely as a city, I support the GF idea, but this one definitely they are not fair to the media. I have to fair to myself. They have to, because at least when you unveil, they have to have a prayer conference before they go. We ask them what is the problem
Exactly.
and what their plans and what they are taking, because they are never qualified for any major. And this they will play in Senegal and they will go to Kenya. At least when they qualify, it's going to be for the first time Gambian national team qualify to the AFCON, because those days they have to have it very difficult. They play with Nigeria or Ghana or South Africa or Tunisia. They defeat. Those are the strongest team in Africa in terms of female football. But Kenya cannot defeat them because Kenya don't have that professional like. Kenya don't have a professional like. Gambia have more professional than Kenya, even in female football. Because Kenya, they believe in their league, they invest in their league. They don't have the professional. So we have to ask them what went wrong and what did they need and what they had. But they don't do that. They just keep quiet. So maybe they're not going to have the media attention. If I'm me, for me, I myself, I'm not going to
Yes.
concentrate on them because they don't come to the media.
As he said,
I'm not going to concentrate on them.
as far as this unveiling of the Queen Scorpions is concerned, the Gambia Football Federation did no justice to the media. Why? Because the senior national team male, under 17, the Chan team, whenever the coach is to unveil, the media is invited for a presser. Why? Issues like what happened on this female team, leaving other players behind, for the media to clear their doubts for the benefit of the public. Because the media are not just there for themselves individually, they are representing the general public. So I believe as far as the media is doing their job, and they have a right, and stakeholders also in Gambian football, GFF have no right to host such an unveiling without inviting the media is injustice and it's not fair to the media. The players who are left behind, let me repeat, are Mbasi Dabo, Rugi Juf, Catherine Jata, Kadi Jaju, Salimata Sedikan, and Ellen Gay. So far, we wish the Queen Scorpions good luck as far as this competition is concerned, because they are the only team that we are hoping to cheer at international level. The next stage that we are going to is that of the bosses. As we all know, boss, Gambia, we always emphasize this bad boss that is still plying the road, and the people responsible are still giving a deaf ear of what people are saying. They are still plying the vehicle on the road, which is very bad. Now compare the boss, look at the national team boss of the Gambia when it was new. You look at the national team boss of Senegal. You look at the national team boss of Ghana. Boss, look at these bosses. How can you compare this tourist boss with this, 25 Costa van? You call this a boss, and we said, these are the countries that we are competing in the same qualifiers. Is this a sign of respect? It is not a sign of respect. Authorities responsible to purchase a boss should really do so and provide a first-class boss for the senior national team and other categories. Let them stop taking this 25-seater, passenger buses, bringing it, they seal the window to an extent you cannot even see anything outside. Look at the current situation of the bus. Ghana, they are like us, boss. We both failed to qualify at the African Cup of Nations, the one that is coming. But they have to reorganize themselves to work on qualifying to the World Cup. For Gambia, we lose both. Where do you think our football is going? And look at the bosses. Do you think this is still a seriousness in football in the Gambia?
When I look at the boss, I was like, it is all the same kind of boss. Maybe the way we, I don't know, our stickers, the boys on it make it some kind of up, or well, it's crazy. To be honest, you see clubs. Last time I was scrolling, and I saw Stingage buying the new boss.
Yes.
And then I saw the boss.
Kamponos.
Waalaikum
Walaikum salam. Kola naka nga tuda foy kole. Please balal ñu nga wañil ñu sa volume télé bi.
Man maa ngi tudd Mohamed, maa ngi tudd Mohamed.
Wa balal ñu nga wañi volume télé bi nga déglu mobile bi.
okay.
waaw ndax ñu mun a déggante waaw ok lan mooy sa contribution nga ne noo tudd ak fooy koolee
maa ngi tudd Mohamed maa ngi déggante man leen.
waaw Mohamed you are welcome to the program lan mooy sa contribution o mu ne la contribution oti boss we lost Mohamed yes about these bosses
Yeah, so you know, last time out, players were complaining some of these things, and then when boss were missing, I was like, I'm sans ñu leen Gambia ñu dugal leen ci boss yi rek. So to be honest, we lacking in everything. We lacking in everything, from infrastructures, playing grounds.
No, for the infrastructure is dead and dilapidated.
So and
it's
then,
dumbfounded as far as this current GFF
you
is
don't
concerned.
see anything lucrative that
Yes,
will
that's true.
inspire you when it comes to Gambian football. And then, you know, the Gambian fans don't just look at the Gambian standard as any other. We think we are the Brazil and the Spain. When we lost, you can see the frustration in us. But still now our football is not growing. We're still behind. That's why sometimes we cannot be compared with other teams. You know, when the players are motivated, when they come to camp, they have this luxurious things that they are seeing before their eyes. You know, you will see the hustleness in them when they are playing. It will show. But you come and start at the airport. The post that pick you up, you start complaining. Look at this boss. The aces are not even working. You know, sometimes it's crazy. But like you said, Ghana did not qualify. So to us, Gambia, we have more time to regroup and then go back to the drawing board and then rebuild and rebrand ourselves again to have a proper qualifiers come next moment, either being it Cup of Nations or World Cup. And then at least we will have a better thing in the future, inshallah.
Campo, comparing our national team boss and that of Senegal, Ghana.
No. Definitely, our national team boss, definitely, it's not up to standard. And even some clubs here in the Gambia are even better, like the Real de
Very well.
boss.
Yes.
Boss. But definitely, they will try and change the boss and bring on. Because the boss always go around town, going to Lemon Highway, up to Yundum, sometimes take the Banging Highway up to the Gulf Sukuta Highway, traffic highway. So up to Costa Rica, people see it and people snap it. Definitely, and the boss at the windows are all boss. So definitely, it's not nice compared to other countries. Even the clubs that I support in Senegal, their boss is far better than even some of the national teams in Africa. Yeah, because they have a comfortable. But boss also is also good when you are coming. People see you. They admire you. The way you are coming and down. It motivates you. But this type of boss, there's some players they come, they say they're not going to enter it. I remember even under 20, they don't see it.
Hello, caller.
I remember it.
Hello, caller.
The Ghanaian football sport.
Hello, caller.
I'm praising you.
Yes, can you please reduce the volume of your television, please?
Please, excuse me, I can't hear.
Yes, reduce the volume of your television.
I can't hear.
You can't hear. Then you are not watching the TV.
Then you are not watching. Yang Satan, Naneklodi Satan. Okay, Campo. Yes, concerning about these bosses.
Very positive. Definitely. It have to be changed, no matter what cost of it. But this boy definitely is embarrassing now because it's not new anymore. It's old. Let them change it because people are taking it and slapping it everywhere and saying it.
And that's the truth.
Yeah, and that's the truth.
These are physical evidence that are before people's eyes.
Hello. The water was
Hello, caller.
The water was not working. It's definitely, but it's not good.
Hello.
Hello, caller.
Yes.
What is your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Yankuba Koli.
Where are you calling from, Mr. Koli?
I'm calling from Sapo.
Sapo, you are welcome to the program. What is your contribution?
Yeah, call is Piaro.
Piero, hey, Piero. You are welcome, Piero.
Yeah, thank you.
Alhaji, you are welcome, Alhaji.
Yeah, what I want to say is,
Yes.
sometimes it's very disheartening. Yeah, because a nation like the Gambia,
Yes.
having our national team going out to play a tournament very important like this,
No press conference.
our authorities.
Yes.
They are failing us, so this is how I see it, because we should be informed of what is happening.
Very well.
But if you don't allow the journalists to have a press conference
Good.
with the coaches to inform the citizens
Correct.
what is happening,
Very well.
definitely it's the highest
Great.
thing we can say.
Very right.
Because this tells us that we are not serious in sports.
Very true.
Because people are sitting with the anger that our national team, the senior squad is playing outside without us being having the opportunity
Very
to
well.
watch them play in front of our own soil.
Sure.
We are not having the access. And now we are selecting a team and telling the coach that you can only invite 4 foreign players.
Very well.
Where are you basing it?
Nowhere. That's why we
You
wanted
want
to
us to
press.
go just to attend the competition just to have Gambia participating, or you want us to go and
That's true.
bring results? Which is it?
Yeah, it's a question mark.
Definitely, I definitely appreciate
Thank you.
yourself, Campo, and the other panels, because
Yes, Omar.
you are telling what the people should know, not what should make us happy,
Thank
but
you.
you are telling us the truth.
Thank you very much.
So thank you. I need these programs.
Thank you very much.
Good luck, definitely.
Thank you. That was my personal able PRO. He is indeed a PRO who is a top notch. He is a PRO who is on track. He is a PRO who updates. He don't miss a single update as far as the information is concerned. He go hector shelter to bring fact. But unfortunately also he's my son. So, and yes, the PRO is my son. He agree. Now, and what he's saying is the truth. This is the reason why we need that pressure. Hello, caller. Hello. Yes, boss. Boss. You know that the gala, the petition that they wrote to GFF, they give it to the National Sports Council
will never reply.
for them to investigate the Gambia Football Federation. But still now, nothing is done. And the duration that was given, it's expired. Why is the sign of seriousness? Hello, caller.
Hello?
Yes, what is your name and where are you calling from, please, sir?
Hello?
Hello, caller, yes.
Hello?
Yes, we are hearing.
Wow, money, bro.
Wa naka nga tuda ak foy kole nga balal ñu?
Wow, my colleague Kankaba.
Naka nga tuda?
My tuda Job Dalal.
Job dollar, waaw Job dollar moom yow moom war ngaa mun a call de dollar yi bari nañ. Lan mooy sa contribution si programme bi?
Wow, bro, daga wax mo neewul rek waaye Gambia du dem.
Okay.
Because of corruption moo fa nekka.
Okay.
Koto yi ñu dee dunda suñ kaw. Foofu daal dañ war a bale foofu otherwise daal du dem mukk Gambia du dem ci kanam. Dëgg am naa right pour wax nag waaye dafa métti de Gambia du dem de.
Dëgg.
Because of football bi dafa dellu gannaaw trop dafa daw yaram.
Dëgg la.
Su ma wax daal du bari daal laa amoon pour wax.
Jërëjëf Job dollar sa contribution.
Thank you very much, bro.
Dëgg la, you are welcome.
Jërëjëf.
Yeah, boss, you see, this is not about really politics. This is football that people are talking about. And this, hello, caller. Boss, before we give to Campo, what can you say on this? And you said your final words for this particular program. Then we give the floor to Campo.
You know, the most dissatisfying moment is this control room when you are enjoying the program. They will signal you.
Hello, caller.
Hello?
Hello, caller.
How are you?
I'm fine. What is your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Musa Jame.
Yes, where are you calling from?
My name is Musa Jame. I'm from Kanti.
Yes, Musa, what is your contribution on the
Can you hear
program?
me?
Yes, what is your contribution?
Gambia, we can't hear you.
We can't what?
Oh, too bad. We are not getting
We
it.
can't hear you.
We thank you very much. Thank you very much, Musa. Thank you very much. We thank you too. Thank you very much. We also thank you too.
As I was saying, what I said, my Dombai is not part of it. Maybe I mean Sana and Us, control room when you are engineering your program and then.
Hello, caller. Yes, we are afraid that you might be our last caller. What is your name and where are you calling
Hello.
from? Yes.
Bro, my name is Jibril Samba, calling from Carniving Housing Estate.
Jibril Samba, you are welcome to the program. What is your contribution? My mentor, what is your contribution?
This is a new program, like, looking to get our hip, And it is, disheartening when I just saw those pictures of bodies, of different national teams. Honestly, it's heartbreaking, And just to make a long story short, I just encourage you to, keep on doing these things. Maybe one way or the other, it will motivate,
Thank you.
The ministry
Thank you.
responsible of sports,
Thank you.
at least to work on these things.
Thank you very
Definitely, because it's all geared towards motivating the boys,
much. Thank you.
So thank you very much. I definitely appreciate, your program with
Thank
your
you.
co-host.
Thank you
very much.
Thank you very much, my mentor. He's my mentor. He's a mirror. He's someone I looked at
our mentor.
and see myself in him.
Our mentor.
Because his knowledge is like an ozone. His knowledge has no limitation. Samba G. That's how we call him.
Yeah. Then quickly, before they will just stress us out to the studio, we thank each and everyone who was following the program, those that take their credit, calling, and of course those that were trying and then couldn't get through. We thank you all, and then thanking the control room crew, which is Usman, and then Sana and my Dombai, that is Yamundao. We out till we come your way next week, Monday, inshallah.
Kampo, what's your final word for this? Because control room are on our neck.
No, there's a 5 days to go. But we thank the full viewers that call here, take their time, somehow even watching up to CRR.
Yeah, very well.
Calling, we tell them thank you very much. We're going to pay you then. We're going to pay them. So we say keep on sporting till next week, inshallah.
As they said, keep on sporting until next week, which we will come back here to also give you the updates of sports. That is our intention. This is Gambian thing. This is a sport that all ideas are welcome. No idea is underrated, regardless of age, regardless of where you support, because we know sports is what unites us together. We wish the Queen Scorpions of the Gambia good luck to their upcoming game, which will be on Friday. The first leg will be on the 24th of October, and the return leg will be on the 28th of October. Let's cheer them up, because they are the only national team now that we are left to expect to the international stage to cheer them. Bye-bye and keep sporting.